What's going on, everybody? A happy Wednesday to you out there in TV world. Thanks for joining us here on Northern Life. Hunter McCullough, Ryan Half right over here.
Hi.
Ryan informed me just a little bit ago, which got me a flutter. I'm super excited now. I want to just talk about this for the rest of the day here, that your fiance, who just had a birthday, by the way.
Yep.
Happy birthday, Mary. She just bought a GameCube,
Yeah.
which is the first console I ever bought, and I was super excited when you told me that, because I'm like, there's so many, and then you said also, the game that she's looking for is what?
Kirby Air Ride.
Kirby Air Ride, which was one of the first games that I ever bought on a GameCube, and I still have it, and I'm like, I'm gonna bring you all of these games tomorrow.
That'd be awesome.
And you can have them, no, not have them, you can borrow them for a little bit, because I love the game so much, but the Kirby Air Ride, Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door, Super Mario Sunshine, there's so many good games that came out on the GameCube that I'm excited to let you guys borrow.
That'd be much appreciated, because the game she really wanted was the Kirby game, and sadly that one is hard to find online, you know, and if you do find it online on eBay, people are asking about $80 for it. So if Hunter here has the heart to give it to us for a little bit, that's awesome. So.
Also, any day you want to go in Mario Kart with the GameCube, I'll take you on and win.
I'm not going to be winning that. But you know what? It is awesome. It is awesome to see someone who's so passionate about something, whether the topic. So the fact I found this out about Hunter today is pretty sweet.
We're still learning stuff about each other,
Yeah.
even after so many years. It's kind of nice, you know. Keeps the relationship fresh.
Yep.
It's kind of nice.
Keeps the romance alive,
Yes.
right? Hey, before Hunter becomes an uncle soon, he's getting some more advice from the lovely folks at home. Karen in International Falls saying, "Hey Hunter, try carrying a 5 to 10 pound bag of flour or sugar everywhere you go and pretend it's your niece."
It's actually a great idea.
Not a bad idea.
Get used to the weight of what it's going to be. You know, it's not going to throw up on me or anything, so that's also kind of nice.
That's also good.
Or, you know,
Yeah.
do whatever else on me. It could do anything. You know, you never know with these babies. They have no control. You know?
No,
you never
for
know
sure.
what they're going to do. So I'm very excited to learn how to actually hold a baby, and I hope that comes very soon, because, again, it's about 2 weeks away that we're going to be seeing this baby potentially come into this world.
You're going to be great.
Thank you.
One of the first times I held my niece, Bridget, sadly, she had her pacifier in, and I was holding her like this, and she had thrown up, sadly, but her pacifier was still in, and so I thought, like, you know, it was going out the sides of her mouth, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, Kelly, like I'm hurting your kid," and she's like, "No, that's fine. Like that's what babies do." And I was like, "This is okay. This is it was one of the wildest sights I've ever seen, and it was on my watch." So Bridget is okay.
Okay, that's fantastic to hear.
Yeah.
I've also heard that once you have the first one you're coddling and everything like that, and then you have the second kid, and it's like, wow, this first one went through all this stuff. You know, we don't have to be quite as crazy about the second one, you know. So as a new parent or a new uncle or whatever, it's like you're learning everything along the way. It's like a baby can withstand a lot of stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, they're tough.
They're very tough. So very cool. Very excited to meet our little baby too.
That'll be
very
sweet.
cool. Coming up on today's show with Duluth mixed curling duo, showing our nation how much fun the sport can actually be. We're going to hear all about the Americans who are now being swept up in this great game. Duluth's such a huge headquarters of this game as well.
Great game, difficult game, to say the least.
Gosh,
so,
yes.
yeah, keep on trying out there, folks.
Yep.
Before Valentine's Day, though, a North Dakota photographer is helping perfect strangers make a connection, sometimes even find a little love. Brooklyn Earhart, pairing people based on a questionnaire and then having them meet for the first time blindfolded. So this was Brianna and Evan's first time ever meeting, and both of them admitted they were very nervous but also very excited. And Brooklyn says she has photographed 5 pairs of people so far, and 3 of them have now gone on dates. So she says whether it turns into love or just friendship, capturing that moment is what matters the most.
That's very unique. It's almost, you know, taking our blindfolds to an extreme level right there. Could be finding love out there.
Yeah, it's like, isn't that a TV show where it's the...
Love is Blind, isn't it?
Oh, Love is Blind, but also Married at First Sight. There's another TV show where I think they walk down the aisle and they just meet their significant other, you know, and get married.
And they marry each other?
Right on site.
Do they end up divorcing like 90% of the time?
I would assume so, yeah.
That's wild.
I haven't watched much of that show.
Huh, that's interesting.
I don't think it's, me and Mary are watching 90 Day Fiancé right now.
That's a great one,
That
too.
one also not a huge success rate.
No. A lot of drama on that one.
A lot of drama.
Yep.
Well, hey, looking ahead to Valentine's Day, PetSmart spreading the love on Valentine's Day with a party for pets and owners out there. So on February 14th from noon to 2 p.m. at stores nationwide, they will be offering free treats, paw print Valentine's Day cards, and festive photo ops for pets and their people. And pets can pose with some backdrops while the pet parents decorate their cards and find some deals. PetSmart says it's all about celebrating pets we call family and giving them a little extra love this Valentine's Day.
That's worth a lot there. The photo with the pets,
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool. And I bet they know how to get the pet's attention really well, you know? So that's the hardest part in a pet photo. Dog's always looking off in a different direction, so that's the way to go right there.
I'm pretty sure my sister's dog, who's kind of like a border collie type, like a Lassie type dog, she got booted from PetSmart or Petco or one of the stores because she was so good at escaping doors. My sister was living in an apartment building one time, and she was informed that Annie, who had been like on like the 5th or 6th floor, whatever they lived on, had made it down to the lobby when Kelly was at work.
No way!
Pretty incredible work.
Now, can she actually open the doors and get out?
She did. That's how she got out.
Oh my god!
And then got in the elevator and went all the way down to the hotel lobby.
She had a button on an elevator?
Or you know, somebody called the elevator and she,
okay.
Maybe not that smart, but got out nonetheless.
I was going to say, you got a real dog right there.
But I think,
That's wild.
if I remember correctly, I think it was because Kelly said she knows that the treats were down in the lobby.
Oh,
like the people working at the front desk.
So smart. Dogs, everything.
They
My
are.
gosh.
And this Valentine's Day, Dave & Buster's, if you don't know Dave & Buster's, kind of like a adult Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes, love it.
They're delivering a proposal experience unlike anything couples have seen before. So the brand is transforming its viral human crane into a one-of-a-kind engagement moment by placing 5 $15,000 3-carat diamond engagement rings designed by Platinum Days inside the game at their select store. So they want to attract couples that are ready to take their relationship to the next level.
That's a lot of money right there. Explain to me how this works, though. They drop a human in there? Like a human crane? Or
I don't know. I think it's just a huge crane, like the size of a human.
Of a human.
I think the crane's the size of a human.
Or do they attach you into like harnesses and bring you down into the prize and you have to grab it?
Maybe.
I wonder what it is.
Either way, I mean, if it's up for grabs, might as well play.
Might as well do it.
Yeah. Coming up, an important fundraiser getting underway here in the Northland. We'll be back. Welcome back, everybody. This week, riders are hitting the trails for the 2026 Blackwoods Blizzard Tour, raising funds for people living with ALS, an important cause. Hosted by Black Bear Casino Resort, the snowmobile ride winding through northern Minnesota's scenic trails, bringing the community together and the Northland for the single largest snowmobile fundraising event in the world. So be sure to join the fight, donate, or ride and help support ALS patients and those families. You can also find more information on how to give at neversurrenderinc.org. And I know, Hunter, you've played for the event before.
Yes, this is actually, we're super honored to be a part of this. I make the forecast every year for it as well, so I just sent that in earlier today. And the Northwoods Band, this is our 9th year playing for the event here. So we're going to be playing in Two Harbors on their stop up there this Friday. And it's an absolute great event here. And it's going to be perfect weather for them, too.
Oh, yeah.
Around.
Man.
It's going to be warm. There's good snowpack out there. So might be the best year, one of the best years ever of them riding.
Yeah,
so.
Perfect conditions.
Yes.
And it's always just so great to see, so many people and so many companies and organizations, too, just giving for that cause to never surrender.
Millions and millions of dollars. So very, very cool. Thank you very much for what you guys do out there for sure. Let's go to Wisconsin now, where a high school is lucky to have a basketball coach who is 90 years old and has been coaching for 69 years.
Pretty incredible. Boyd Hupert introducing us to Harold Mulhorn.
High school basketball is a young person's game. Unless you're
no missing threes today.
Harold Mulhern. You might say the assistant coach for the Osseo Fairchild High School boys basketball teams is a hair different.
He'll be 91 in March.
You're running a high-low post here, right?
Hard to believe.
Don't start where you want to be.
But Harold will tell you
Middle's wide open.
it's harder to imagine being 90
Good call.
and not be in a gym.
When I was a junior in high school, I already knew I wanted to be a coach.
Harold grew up playing sports in Stewartville, Minnesota,
And I started coaching in 1957.
beginning a multi-sport Hall of Fame Minnesotan coaching career that would take him to 9 different schools,
69 years. Yep.
the largest share of which were spent earning banners in Osseo, Wisconsin, where Harold built his home that close to the high school, to be as close as possible
Oh, come on now.
to the kids.
If you're guarding the guy out of bounds, always guard the basket side. I think I've retired about 5 times already. Haven't got there yet. Slid right back into another job,
Matt Cork, head JV coach,
Shot, Gage, had a boy.
played for Harold.
That's his shot.
And that was 1990.
And as a 7th grade boy, I thought he was old then.
36 years later, Harold's
Matt.
still coaching him.
I was just telling him the same thing. What I would do now for a few minutes is come out in a man-to-man.
Referees would come over to me, is that Harold Mulhern? They're surprised to see him. They're surprised he's still doing it, you know.
Remember, we talked about
When Ryan Lease was hired this season
pitch the ball ahead
as head varsity coach, he didn't even consider replacing Harold.
The other night when we played, that was our weakness.
He said he'd love to keep helping. Tongue in cheek, I said, well, from the sounds of it, they'd run me out of here before I even started if I said no.
Do you know many 9-year-olds like Hal?
I don't know.
Or any?
One of a kind. I watched film with them today. And
Our weak side over here is getting lost. They got guys coming in behind you.
Harold coached Eric Skoyan in
football, basketball, and baseball.
And now
He's coaching my son.
Get away, run!
that's Ty, who's heard the story of one of Harold's football teams falling behind in a big game.
He said, there's one reason we're losing this game and one reason only. Our quarterback is bleeping up.
Who was the quarterback?
I was the quarterback. We did win the game to make it to state.
You never held it against him?
No, well, I want for a few days. Till that Monday when he apologized.
That's Harold,
I think we can outrun them.
always looking for an edge.
I go to Mass before every ball game since I started as a freshman in high school. You think I'm good enough to do this all by myself? It's not happening, man. God's been taking care of me all those years.
today he went at noon.
Sean Mulhern's dad may have found the secret
Yeah, I knew it was.
to staying out of the church cemetery.
I would say this has absolutely kept him going.
How will you know when it's time?
When I'm dead. That answered your question?
Winning attitude
How'd they do?
and night.
Just what they're supposed to do.
For a coach
Hey, good luck to you guys.
playing the long game.
Good work out there.
Unbelievable. So spry still
Yeah.
at 90 years old. Those kind of people fascinate me. The ones, he said, I tried retiring 5 or so times, and he's like, I just can't stay away. I have to keep doing it. That's just unbelievably fascinating to me.
Yeah.
So cool.
Forever a student of the game. You know, I see other people too in different sports, student of the craft, like for decades and decades now. It's just so funny hearing the stories too about, you know, the guys he used to coach in 1990 now have kids and he's helping to coach them.
That was the best line of the whole thing. I thought he was old then.
One of a kind,
Yes.
one of a kind. Let's get to another thing you don't see every day. A 96-year-old Wisconsin man bringing a dose of joy to patients at a health clinic in Monroe, Wisconsin. And no, he is not there as a patient, he is there as a greeter, welcoming visitors 3 days a week. George Red Kint says volunteering at the hospital is his way of giving back for all the blessings he's received in his life. And Red says the volunteer job also helps him get a little exercise during those hearty hellos.
There's so many good people out there too, and that's one of them right there. That's 96 years old, still doing that.
Yeah,
Do
stay
that.
involved, stay active.
Yep.
And coming up, curling, getting a lot of attention. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome back, folks. At the Winter Olympics in Italy, snow-loving pets on the sidelines in Milan are tugging at some athletes' heartstrings out there. As Olympians focus on competition, many say leaving their dogs behind is the hardest part of being on the road. California snowboarder Haley Langland says seeing the pups enjoy the winter wonderland makes her miss her own dog even more. While pets are not allowed in the Olympic Village or at competition sites, some athletes are arranging for their dogs to stay in nearby towns so they can squeeze in a quick cuddle when time allows. I bet it helps with morale too, you know,
Oh,
with these
yeah.
athletes. If they're able to see their dog before they can do their match, that's wonderful.
They'd be like, hey, buddy, watch this.
Yeah.
Watch what I'm about to do. I mean, and the fact, too, like you have such a, probably for those athletes, you have such a schedule where you see your dog in the morning and you're out for, you know, training all day.
Yep.
Then you come home and you see your dog and then now to not see him at all after you're competing, it's got to be hard.
It would help with morale 100%. It would definitely hurt it, you know, breaking that routine every single day. So
Yeah.
yeah, crazy
Well,
stuff.
Some Italian dogs now.
Yes.
The Olympic Winter Games are in full swing, and maybe you've already watched a whole lot of curling, especially after our Duluth duo earned silver on
That's
Tuesday.
very true, but you don't have to be an Olympian to get in the game. Bradley Blackburn explains.
If the Olympics make curling look easy, then maybe try hitting the ice. At the Ardsley Curling Club near New York City, this group has signed up for a 5-week intro to the sport.
You will be capable.
Led by instructor Joe Sablo.
We can teach you in a half an hour to be able to throw a stone. but it takes a long time to sort of master.
In their first class, they're learning to slide.
I think everybody chalks it up to being an old people sport. It's so not that. I'm so not in shape for this.
It is so much harder than it looks.
Curling originated in Scotland with roots that go back hundreds of years.
At the end of 16 stones, you want to have the most stones closest to the center.
The heavy stones and brooms make for a game.
It's like chess to a certain extent. You try to set up.
That's a mental and physical test. The club got its beginning in 1932, training generations, including Danny Casper.
Getting ready for the Olympics.
He learned to play at Ardsley as a boy, and now he's playing for the U.S. Olympic team.
They let me play in tournaments. People helped look after me and keep me entertained, so I'm ever thankful to them.
Every 4 years, the Olympics help people rediscover curling and maybe give it a try.
As much as we want to win and be competitors, we also care a lot about growing the sport.
Everyone has to start somewhere, and you don't have to go for gold to enjoy the game.
Nice. You didn't take out the cameraman.
Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, Ardsley on Hudson, New York.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
And I've got a whole new appreciation for it ever since we did
Oh,
it, Ryan.
man.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we got the video here of when Hunter and I were up the North Shore in Two Harbors doing curling for our own. You know, watching Corey earn silver, just the way they get so low and then are so precise just to let it go and to curl it a little bit. It was pretty awesome watching that day after day in the Olympics here.
And something I didn't appreciate quite as much until I saw that as well is the amount of thought that goes into it. It's almost it's way more complicated than chess even, where you have to figure out if I do this, this is going to happen. If I do this, you really have to think 3 or 4 moves in the future to what's going to happen. So very incredible.
And also the training to get to that position where they're, I'm not going to try it now, but the deep lunge and then to be able to, focus on so many things at the same time.
Seriously, breaking that concentration it's unbelievable.
And also becoming familiar with your own power in that sense too.
Yes.
When to release it correctly and when not.
You can't go too hard, that's for sure.
Man.
Oh my gosh.
So it was awesome seeing them have such success over in Italy.
Yep.
Coming up, a great new chapter on the Iron Range. Stick around.
Welcome back, folks. When we see you again tomorrow here on Northern Life, a Minnesota grandpa is turning winter into a full-on adventure. His snow blowing isn't just clearing a path, it's building a nearly 300-foot ice slide. What started as a summer idea is now a viral winter thrill and the favorite playground of 8 very lucky grandkids. We'll meet a Papa Bear who's proving winter can still be pure joy. Very good, Grandpa.
That's something I meant to talk about during the curling. I found this video on social media. I think I posted it on my Instagram story, but it was talking about, it's really cool that the curling athletes get a microphone that they get to, people can hear what they're saying during the sport. And so they said, what if it happened during other winter sports like luge or skeleton, for example? People just screaming as they go around the turns.
Those swear words. You just have to bleep everything out.
Downhill skiing.
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of heavy breathing and probably
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Before we go today, members of the Virginia-Minnesota Fire Department had the honor of pushing their ladder truck into the brand new Virginia Public Safety Building. They posted this video on Facebook saying a push-in ceremony dates back to the 1800s and is historically thought of as a sign of good luck, that is, as well as a symbol of respect to the generations before them. So congratulations to Virginia on that new beautiful building.
I just learned something new. I didn't know that was a thing. That's pretty darn cool.
That's why we're here.
Yes, amen. I love it. We thank you so much for joining us. We love you all so much.
See you tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.